Hello, and welcome back. Yes, I have decided that I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV today. It's just, it's a game I've never played before until, like, last week. So, like, every day I'm just like, man, I really kind of want to play Final Fantasy XIV. Because it's like, when you first play a new game and you're like, man, I want to keep playing it. It's new stuff, new hotness. So let's get on into it. Genassia Visa in Midgardsummer. Oh my goodness, this world is really full. You know, I feel like maybe when I start the stream, maybe I should attempt to get in so that I can get in line in queue, as the Englishman would say. So yeah, that's 48. Oh, well, we're in. Alrighty then. See, this never punished. I will always get in really quickly. Clearly. Achievements approaching completion to crush your enemies. Obtaining data. There you go. Defeat 100 enemies, and I have defeated 88. Well, first of all, when we last left off, I got some sick new armor, looking pretty cool, but also, I have read that at level 10, you can become a rogue. So I hear that I can go straight over here and learn how to be a rogue. And that's what I plan to do. Just want to take a look here. I don't think there's any of my current quests that lead out here. No. They're all up here. Gotcha. But that matters little to me right now. Right now, I would like to go to the Fisherman's Guild, because that's right next to the Rogue Guild. Wait, what do you mean it's still locked? Now, come on now. I'm a level 10 Marauder. Maybe I need to do a quest first. What I read was that you needed to be level 10 and do a quest that I thought I already did from the plaza here. And I'm pretty sure there's no quests here. Let me look this up again. You can unlock the Rogue class by going to the Rogue Guild in Limsa Laminza, lower decks. Look out for the quests either Way of the Rogue or So You Want to Be a Rogue. Only base class you cannot start the game as. You complete the level 10 class quest of your starting class. Okay. So basically, I need to do... Is it Rocks in a Hard Place? No. Workers in the grotto. Nah, that's farmhands. As you pick his right, Nuskin oranges, no. Here we go. This one, yeah, this is the level. So once I do Wake of Destruction, I should be able to become a rogue then. Has taken a personal interest in preparing you to take vengeance against Kachata, beast responsible for slaying Sigurd's parents. Focus your rage and slay the Galagos found near Blind Iron Mines. That's Parker's Here we are. That's where I gotta go. So I'll head on out, head southeast here, and we'll basically be there. Away I go! Gotta say, with my new armor, I'm starting to look a lot like, what is it, Urza from Fairy Tail? Got the red hair in a ponytail. Got the breastplate and shoulder, pauldrons. If it were, like, more silver, then it'd basically be her. Oh look, it's another marauder. Named Ghost Cat Shadowstorm. Also gotta go all the way over here just to kill 3 Galagos. Yeah. Oh yeah. If I go. Yeah. Bam. Slice. Kabam. Heavy swing. Maim. Overpower. Heavy swing. And there we go. That was it. I came all the way over here just to kill 3 Galagos. Ridiculous. I mean, I know there's more to the quest, because there's a little plus. So we're gonna go back, talk to him, and then he's gonna send us back out. Even so. I wonder what this is. Like, is that just an visible indicator of whether or not Defiance is turned on? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, I'm level 10 now. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to this stop. It's not. Last time you told me I had to be level 10 first. I shall update my register with your name, so that you may access this location in the future. Porters are similar to rental chocobos, in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The differences being that you cannot control these birds, and that they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take their safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. Yeah. So this is a taxi service. Get from point A to point B pretty quickly and also without being attacked. What I really want, though, is my own chocobo or mount of some sort. So I can travel fast. Fantasy Uber, yep.
Welcome back, Genasia. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much work to be done. Kuchata, the object of your vengeance, has trampled a farmer's wagon as he thundered through the lands of Tiller's Rest. The foodstuffs spilled from the overturned wain have attracted all manner of hungry predators. Without produce for the market, the farmers will surely suffer for coin this season. Your duty is thus clear. Put down these rapacious scavengers and preserve the cargo.
Now I gotta head back out again. Where do I gotta go this time? Oh, those are all times right. Ah, there it is. So I guess I'll do all these quests on my way over there. Very well. Actually, teleport to Middle Nuska. Yeah. Ah yes, the strewn debris. Gotta pick up all this debris and deal with these cumbersome rocks. Yeah, that's how shovels work. You just toss the shovel in the air, it hits the rock, and the rock is gone. Just like that. Ah, there's another rock. Use. Ba-da. Then I gotta pick some oranges. Wasp. Or wesp. Flower wesp. It's very different. How is that huge wesp hiding in this little tree? How does that even work? Another wesp. Yeah. Got some honey. There's also a fate. What might this fate be? Climbing many bands of pirates. Some pirates. Ah. Yeah. Get back here. Maim. Yeah. Die, pirates. Yay! Ba 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 ba. Take that, you silly pirates. Flame Strider. Stay away from this cart. The dragon lizard bird thing. Ah, two of you. Heavy swing. Maim. Oop. Oh, this one's level 11. Alright. Got that taken care of. Guess I'll head down to these lurkers. Deal with that on my way back to town. What? What? Pirate? What do you think you're doing, huh? Honestly. Investigate Seasong Grotto. How might I investigate this grotto? Well, there's some hatch. Oh, I see. You want me to go down here? Hello, buggies. You look adorable. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles, which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you'll be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Okay. Level sync is in effect if you are above the maximum allowed level. It will be synced as follows. Level 9. Well, I am level 10. Let's head on in.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
A voice actress.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Oh.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Is that so? Cultured conjurer.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives.
I see you are a woman of
It is
culture
both
as
a
well.
litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
Probably.
I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
Yeah, you really missed your mark there. I am also looking for kidnappers, kind of.
Or perhaps not.
I don't think that's the kidnapper.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret?
I don't know. Also, you
such
seem
thoughts
rather,
must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
rather unconcerned about this thing. With your little stick. That's a nice stick you got there. But I don't have time for your level sync hint. Why can't I use my action? Not oh right, because I'm technically level 9 now. Let's go berserk. Yeah. Miss. I missed. Yeah. Man, he's got a lot of health. Oh, a couple boggies coming in. Don't worry, I'll take care of the ads. There appears to be 2 more of these guys coming in. Half his level, but... Oh, that I did a lot of damage right there. Very well. These guys will not be a problem. You keep focusing the main guy. Don't worry about me. can finish him off.
Duty complete.
It's a good steak. Well, I hope so.
Phew!
Oh. A crystal. A magic crystal. It looks like it likes me. A very magical crystal. Oh, okay. Yeah, you take that, you glowing orb of light. Yeah.
Here.
Oh, you again?
Think.
Always asking me to hear things, feel things, think things. You're so needy. Is the sky supposed to be jutting forth meteors in my mind? Or wherever we are?
Crystal.
It's the title
bearer.
theme. Hi? Do I bear the crystal? I mean, I'd say more like crystal finder.
Am Hydaelyn, all made one.
Uh-huh.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Okay.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Sure. I'll pick up more magical crystals. That's a lot of crystals, and that one looks rather large. Hydaelyn.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
Well, that seems convenient.
Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Who's that then? And there goes another guy. Woo! So Hydaelyn, I don't think I can pick up a crystal of that size. I hope all the crystals you want me to get are able to fit in my hands.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Will do.
Awake again? Are we?
Hi.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
Uh-huh.
See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
Sure. I mean, it looks like a knife. could be used for cutting any number of things.
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In
I
any
suppose
event,
so.
you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
Magic crystal, you know.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must
Yup.
continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
You know things. Level Sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels, and is available for most fates and instanced raids. When your level is synced, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to its original state. Experience earned while level synced is based off the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the latter. Neat. I should sell this Allegan bronze piece. Also, Heidelin, so, you want me to gather crystals, and just wondering, do you also want me to gather maybe these crystals? Because those look like crystals. Looks a lot like the crystals you showed me. You know? I'm not sure I could really fit it in my pocket, though. Maybe I could chisel some off and then bring it to you. But I don't know, I feel like people might get mad if I start messing with the teleportation crystals. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name, so that you may access this location in the future. Well, how much would it cost? 15 gil? That's a pretty good deal. 1 minute. Sure. While mounted, a Chocobo icon will appear in your status effects bar. You can end your ride at any time by selecting Dismount from the pet hotbar. Be aware, however, that once you have dismounted, the Chocobo or Falcon will continue on to his destination, leaving you behind. Well. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. I only play games that are popular. I only play games the magazines tell me to buy. Alright. Everything's telling me. Let's see, we got a quest there, and then lots of quests out that way. But I need to go to the Marauders Guild. Ethernet. Marauders Guild. Yeah. Hello, Ernzwin.
Once again, your capacity for carnage has been tested and proven. The creatures you defeated, however, were merely some of the many base scavengers that subsist on the scraps left in the wake of Kuchata's rampages. To face Kuchata himself, you yet require far more training. But do not despair, Janasia. As Axemaster and fellow Marauder, this I swear. I will not rest until I have taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon, until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, the most knotted muscle, the densest bone. This menace will fall by your hand. You may find yourself drawn to explore the possibilities offered by other disciplines and guilds. These distractions are inevitable, and perhaps necessary. But I urge you to soon return to the path of the Marauder. I do not wish your edge to dull just as you begin to show such potential. Fare you well, Janasia.
You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Let's see, we got a leather jacket, bronze sallet, hempen bracers, leather jack boots, and a bronze piece. These boots would even out my defenses. Bracers would increase my defense in both areas. The jacket, not a particularly cool looking jacket. It looks alright. It does up my dexterity, vitality, direct hit rate. But so do all of these. Except the jacket ups dexterity and strength by 2 instead of by 1. Take a look at those bracers. They are better though. Requires level 11. That's why they're +2 to my defenses. Well, I'll grab them. Yeah, I'm gonna grab those. Level up to level 11. Armory unlocked. Level up. Gear sets now available. Gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be a very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as for players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for the different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instanced raids. Select the plus button to register your currently equipped gear as a new set. Yeah. So here we got our gear, and here's the armory chest. Gear set list. And I can add one for Marauder. Yeah. And then now I can go and become a rogue. To the Fisherman's Guild. Yes, thank you, sir, for teaching me how to be a marauder. Excuse me now, while I go join another guild. Hello, Onward. There's not behind these convent doors for a worldly type like you, missus. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. All pure and saintly like. Now bugger off. Hang about. I thought you was just some simple errand lass, but now I've had a proper look. You're Janasia, ain't ye? Knew it. We like to snilch all the rising talent, and from what I hear, you're head and shoulders above the rest. If you can handle yourself half as well as they say, you might well be of use to us. Forget all that sisters of the Edelweiss. That's just a bit of fun to fob off the curious culls. We're a guild of rogues, lass, and it's mainly our marks as does the praying. Me and mine work in the shadows of Limsa, taking a keen edge to the rooks and cacklers what have earned themselves a million. We don't tout for members, but every now and again, we might offer a promising young cove a place in the ranks. If you've an interest in joining us, tip us your daddles and we'll put a hilt in each one, just like the gods intended. So what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? I sure do. Good to see you're keen, but I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only take about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us and you'll soon be neck deep in scum and knife fights. So if you're looking to scamper across rooftops and bilk dandies o' their blunt, you'd best take up with a different crew. Think on that and come back if you're still keen. Hello, I'd like to become a rogue. My first daggers would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Rogues Guild. Accept. I didn't scare you off then? Bene. They told me you was a mettlesome lass, and it's proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now step inside and have a prattle with Jack. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. You may now freely enter the Rogues Guild. Speak with Lonward whenever you wish to gain admittance to the guild's headquarters. Hello. You looking to head inside? Yes. You did tell me to go inside, so... You know. Hello, Jack.
Aye, I'm the one they call Jack. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the kindly cove as told ye mine. Ah, the famous Janasia. Old Lonnie Left Patch let you in, did he? He can't throw a blade for... But that one eye don't miss naught when it comes to sizing up a dimmer mortar for the stolid. Just one thing. You ain't a pirate, are you?
Not really. I mean, I'm a marauder, but
Well then, it's time ye was stalled to the rogue. Pull on your best beater cases, and I'll swear ye in myself. When you're ready. Now, I could fill your wattles with the storied history of our guild, but that's just wids and wind. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done. Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among 'em, know that not long after Limsa's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules. An unspoken code of conduct, as it were. 1, ye don't bite the purses o' your fellow Laminsins. 2, ye don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3, ye don't trade culls like they were chattel. I'll admit, the finer points of the code are a mite murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. Now, ye might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries, now the Admiral's outlawed piracy, but in the back alleys and black markets where Merlwyb's grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest, and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some rum-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong cull, and we steal 'em back. That's the job, my natty lass. Course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for, neither. You'll see there's more to our dagger play than just sticking culls with the pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away, and strike in the darkmans. Whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Janasia, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job?
I sure do.
All right then. First off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be light on her dew beaters to stay on a mark's trail. The job might have ye fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob, and the last thing you want is a bleeding great battle axe what hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a rook's ribs. Here, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised at how many colts come back at me in their bloody small clothes.
Quest complete. Ba, 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 da, ba.
Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool to your main hand slot.
I control and I see. You got weather daggers you gave me. Oh, and I purchased weather daggers before. Well. Oh, by the way, I've got a cloud axe? I should probably equip that for my marauder. Do. I'll delete that set. Add a new one for marauder. Got my new axe. That axe does look nice. But it is time to equip some weather daggers. And also some clothes that fit my new job. Oops. Equip. I already got boots. I think that's everything. I can't wear an eye patch? Oh, because it's level 5, that's why. Okay. And it looks like you only get the one slot for weapons. Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and save this as my current rogue set. Armory bonus. You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple Disciple of War and Magic classes, an experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. This bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current level and the level of your highest class. Use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise secondary classes. Okay. Jack wishes to give you a few pointers on dagger play. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself? Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll want to get a feel for the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon those bleating cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Aye, test your blades on a few of them lambs. Then slice up some rats and pugils for good measure. Mind that ye mill them beasties one at a time, though, lass. I know ye've served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer-dammer with them stabbers just yet. Well, out I go then. All right. I could also become a fisherman or an arcanist. Let me take a look here at these things. There's fisher, botanist, miner for land, and of the hand, carpenter, blacksmith, armor, goldsmith, leatherworker, weaver, alchemist, culinarian. Well, I think, assuming you can only become a limited number of these things, I would like to become probably a fisher and a culinarian. I don't know if weaver, well, I think weaver is more for clothes. Probably weaver for clothes, leatherwork for light armor or medium armor. Maybe weaver for light armor, leatherworker for medium armor, armorer for heavy armor. Probably blacksmith for weapons, metal weapons, goldsmith for jewelry, carpenter for wooden weapons like staves and the like. Obviously, alchemist for potions, culinarian for food. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna at least start with going for Fisher and Culinary and see how that goes. Hello, I would like to learn how to fish. Well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventurer friend. You've worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want fish for just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? I would like to join the Fisherman Guild. Hooray, hooray! Looks like we've got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in Limsa Liminza. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. If you can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fish in with rods and reels, others skim the seabed with nets for creepy crawly critters. You might say we cast a wide net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere in Limsa. And there's much and more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventurers out to sea. I'll wager you prefer to work alone, so we'll start you off with the rod and reel. Now, you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields, but pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. And that's the long and short of it. When you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. I'd hate to hear you'd had a change of heart. You haven't, have you? I would like to become a fisherman. Spoken truly like a true bespoke fisherwoman. Well then, it's time you met the guildmaster. But unfortunately, and somewhat ironically, our nefarious netmaster is out fishing at the moment. This moment and every moment, that is. So, Sissipu tends to tend to tasks that require tending to. Such as deciding whether you'll sink or swim with our guild. Sissipu's presiding over those pools. Whenever you decide to say hello, she might seem somewhat standoffish, but she's only keeping an eye out for sharks. Be yourself and you have nothing to worry about. Very well. Hello, Sissipu. I've spoken with you before about other quests. Yes, save your breath. I heard every word between you and Rulika, so I know she told you about my role here. As she said, Wawalago's supposed to be guildmaster, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, so all his work falls to me. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish idiots or potential anemones. You've passed the first test by not laughing at that awful joke. Now you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before? I sure am. Well, you're smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Now this wouldn't be much of a guild if we sent you out to sea with only a pole and a prayer, so I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Nevertheless, you're still going to need that pole and prayer, so I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I'll even throw in these lugworms, since you're not like to get far without bait. The rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say they don't cost anything. Once you know what you're doing, you'll probably want a proper one. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Ready the one I gave you, and your lessons can begin. To fish, you must first change your class to Fisher by equipping a rod in your main hand. If the body of water you are near is fishable, the icon for the cast action will glow. Determine a bait to apply to your line by selecting the bait action, and then check marking the desired item from the list that appears. Some bait can only be used in certain locations, or for landing certain types of fish. Hello, giant chocobo head man. Bait and tackle can be harvested, made by disciples of the hand, or purchased from various merchants or fieldcraft vendors. Always make sure your inventory is stocked before heading out into the field. I guess it's time to change classes once again. This time to the Fisher. You're looking quite formidable. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold on to your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Since you're new here, we're going to start small, and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You'll find schools of anchovies swimming around outside in Galadian Bay, so you can catch your meager supper without even walking 10 yalms. Anchovies are hardly the most cunning fish in the sea, making them an ideal first assignment. Simply bait a hook with some of those lugworms I gave you, dip it in the water, and the fish will practically catch themselves. To catch lemons and anchovies for Sisyphus, first select a suitable lure using the bait action. Next, approach the water and use the cast action to begin fishing. When you feel a tug on your line, use the hook action to reel in your catch. Your fishing log contains invaluable information on everything from fishing hole locations to detailed fish data to personal records. The log can be found under Logs in your main menu. Well. Oh, I should probably set a fishing gear. I guess let's bait with lugworms. And then we will get over to the water. Oh, hello. After using the cast action to cast your line into the water, you need simply sit back and wait for a bite. When a fish bites, you will not only see the line being tugged, but hear it. While a fish is on the line, use the hook action to attempt to reel in your catch. Your chances of successfully reeling in a fish after hooking it are directly affected by the fish type and your gathering rating. Okay. Let's cast out to sea, shall we? Lights up the tip of your fishing rod. What? Hook. Yeah. Lemons and anchovy. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Is that it for this quest? No, I need to catch 5. Cast again. Wait. Cast it. Oh, it's because I moved. I moved my character with right click on accident. Hook. Goby. Merlthor Goby. Not what I need to catch, but at least I leveled up in fishing. Gobi again. That's not what I want. Yeah. What do we got? Finger shrimp. Now you're dead, 'cause we killed you, we took you by surprise. Woo, wee, ha! We just saw you roaming the forest and said, let's kill those guys. You're a squirrel who somehow has money and sometimes swords or shields. Another Gobi. I need anchovies. Not gobies. Yeah. There we go, anchovies. I think I'll move my fish to tab 4. Oh. Another anchovy, that's 3. Oops. Yeah, I'll have my fish that I catch over here. These anchovies are going to be turned in anyway. Go ahead and move the bait in here as well. I'll put the bait down there. Just to keep organized. Mint. Stew. Oh, this meat stuff is gonna come in handy when I become a chef. So I should definitely hang on to that. Put it in the cooking stuffs tab. Flatbread as well. That's already cooked stuff. We got honey. That in there. Animal skin, ram horn, dark matter. Alright. Back to fishing. I'll just catch up these anchovies, then we'll get back to our rogue missions. That's kelp! That ain't even a fish! All 5 are yours, you seas, been known to grow up to a palm in length. There's an anchovy. Just need one more. Suitable for printing on small canvases. Psh. Yep. What do we got? That's a Gobi. Ain't about that Gobi life. Anchovies? No, that's shrimp. I was about to say I'm leveling up quite fast with fishing, but then I remembered, oh yeah. Don't I level up? Well, I mean, fishing might be easier to level just because it's fishing. But also, my Marauder level is 10, so... Like they said, leveling up lower level classes is easier the higher level your other classes are. There we go. 5 anchovies for you, buddy. Anchovies swim off every shore of Limenza, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, so long as it's not the fishmongers. Yeah, I got some. Here you go. I fished them up myself. Here, Chovy, here, Chovy. Fair flock of feisty fish you've got. Giddy guppy. You've got Giddy Guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight. Well, a while ago? To what do we owe the pleasure? A guild master's got to get after the guppies, dividing up the daily drudgery, picking out a proper potable and some such support and service. And who gets after the guildmaster? We have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing. I did my best to balance the books, but the bilge keel bent the bow back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. That's not what... You know it was just an expression. But that's neither here nor there. So long as you keep at the bit, Genasia, our books will balance themselves. Don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snag some anchovies, but you'll need to experiment with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. Fundamentals are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always said, fishing's like philandering. You never know what you'll catch. Here we go again with the references. And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wiles. The next Fisher quest will be available from Sisipu upon reaching level 5. Funny you should mention that. Funny you should mention reaching level 5. It's almost like I'm level 6 already. I smell that you haven't been neglecting your duties. A commendable attitude. No one's ever gotten worse at anything by practicing. No one I know, at least. Then again, you can't expect the same old tricks to work with new fish. Big ones don't grow to be that way, chasing everything that wiggles on a hook. To catch the fish you want, you must first know what the fish wants. Only once their prize is at stake can you tantalize and tempt your prey to taste the forbidden tackle. Anchovies may be willing to settle for lugworms, but harbor herring have a discerning palate that prefers pillbugs. But don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself. Pick up some pillbugs from Sinay Hill over in West Hawker's Alley. Then use them to catch 3 local harbor herring. Like anchovies, they can be caught right outside. In case you've a mind to return to your previous spot, you should know that fish aren't as foolish as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters, and you'll find that fewer folk will take the bait. Interesting. What do you have to say, Philsno? News that should be of interest to any self-respecting fisher.
Well, if it ain't Genasia, you may have just taken up your rod, but anyone can see you've got the keen eye of a fisherman, and I reckon you're looking to make that eye keener still. Bigger fish, more exotic locales, Aye, that's what we all seek, ain't it? And it just so happens I can tell you how to find them. You see, the Fisherman's Guild has just finished constructing a vast boat equipped for voyages on the high seas. Far as I know, Captain Forzagill is still looking for a band of fishermen adventurous enough to brave the deepest fishing hole of them all. If you think you've the stones for it, I'm sure he'll be glad to take you on.
Ha ha ha. And the sun has risen. And I need to go to Hawker's Alley, purchase some bait, and then I'm gonna go do my roguey quests. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Who do I gotta purchase this stuff from? You need me to purchase pill bugs. Wait a minute, where do I purchase pill bugs from again? Ah! That's Spellcraft. Fieldcraft, maybe? Cycle of the Land Tools? No, those are rods. Ah, you sell pill bugs. Good. I would like to purchase, like, at least 20 pill bugs. Yes. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Good day, sir. Put these over here. Oh, by the way, sir. Would you like to purchase an Alagon bronze piece? For 100 gil? Why, thank you, sir. And good day. Now. Got my fisher gear. I'll go ahead and equip my rogue set. Which is basically just equipping daggers. And get this out of here. Okay. On to my rogue quest. Stabbers in your fambles. Yeah, gotta head out of town. What's this one? Arcanist? Nah. I need to go stabbers in your fambles. So I'll teleport to the main gate. Or main plaza. To the plaza. And we'll do this quick rogue quest. All quick-like. Middle Lanoskia. Or fret. Yeah. Slice. Woo. That's one. Cha. Here. Level 2 from killing 2 more frets. What's this? Shade Shift. Create shadows that nullify damage up to 20% of maximum HP. Okay, so that's a defensive action. Don't particularly need that right now. You, bugles. Sha. Spinning edge. Spinning edge again. Spinning edge again. And again. Haha. Shwa. 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 These pugils are nothing compared to my roguish strength. Ba, 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 ba. On to the sheep. The lambs. Little lost lambs. Who somehow drop horns despite their lack of horns. Yeah. And 2 lambs. And 3 lambs. Haha. Now to head back to Jack. Tell him of my exploits. Bah. I do so wish I had my own chocobo to ride around a little bit faster. That's a yokai watch cat. Also, wait a minute. I hear that. Bling! Ba 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 da ba da da da. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Don't DMCA me for this. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. That ridiculous person over there playing their, I don't know, lute or whatever they're playing. Playing the roundabout. Little roundabout over there.
Done with your milling, are ye? You can never have enough blade practice, lass. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. Pit yourself against the lot, and you'll soon learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. Aye, you must think of yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. Precision and speed. That's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor will only have you plodding about like an ungainly oryx. So make sure you're wearing gear that'll let you move freely as well. Alright, get your blade work up to scratch, Janasia, and I might have just a job for ye.
Next road quest will be available from Jack upon reaching level 5. Ah, man! I'm only level 4! I got Gust Slash. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Combo action Spinning Edge. Okay. Yeah. We'll put this up there. If I need to be dodgy, I can turn it on. I got this combo going here. Well, I guess the best thing to do now then would be... How much would it cost? 66. I don't even know what that is. I've got Gil. Is that Gil? If so, it's pretty cheap, so it's just 66. I hope that's Gil. Or I assume that's Gil. And I'll just turn in a couple quests here. Hello, Grinwida. You've certainly proven you are not one to let obstacles stand in your path. If only these supposedly pioneering pirates were half as industrious as you. Expanding borders is all well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. Ba-ba. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Hey, Berdrake, I got your oranges. Look at those luscious oranges, brimming with nectar. They could drop at any second. Yes, here you go. Ah, ripe to perfection. How sweet it is. If that lackadaisical lot of retired pirates comes down with scurvy, it'd serve them right. It just goes to show you can't teach an old sea dog new tricks. You'd think the Admiral would know that. Complete. Almost level 5. Seeks to restore equilibrium by having the local fauna culled. The Noskian orange nectar is sweet, but rest assured it's paid for in sweat. We have to pollinate each orange by hand because of the blasted pooks that prey on the nearby bees. If we could only eradicate some 5 pook hatchlings, it would save us from having to do nature's work. If only we could do that. Oh, it won't let me turn it in, huh? You cannot complete the quest until the following conditions are met. All classes and jobs, excluding limited jobs, level 5. Fine. I'll just go kill some beasts out here. Some pooks. Come here, pooks. Got a dagger with your name on it. Weathered. Oh, that's the fishing rod. Okay. I already got weathered daggers on. Yeah. Yeah. Worry not, bees. I will save you. Level 5. How about that? How about them apples? That's 3 pooks. Just 2 more to go. Yeah. Yeah. 1 more. Come here, hatchling. Combo. Now back to the quest giver. Not to mention, since I'm level 5, I can turn in that other quest. And get even more experience for my rogue class. Although I guess that means that I will have to level both Marauder and Rogue since I took on the Rogue class. in order to keep doing these story missions.
The buzz on the wind tells me you've done the deed. The only pest plaguing my orchard are those woeful whelps out of water. If only you could rid me of the parasitic pirates as you did the pesky pucks.
Well, that's just not something I can do, because you don't have another quest.
Versan, right glad I am to see you safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about here in what sounded like all 7 breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risk your life for naught.
Oh, I got this knife. I got a knife! No!
A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? I'd agreed that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep, and set a maddened goo-boo on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else at the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption? Ah, Ishtola. She's been in Limsa Laminza for a good while now. Her studies of the Aether often bring her out to the Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Visan. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa the brighter future she deserves.
Aye, I'll keep on shining my bright light across the land. Level 6.
That sea sloth Severin and his lot, never around when there's a work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done. But then the rapscallions had never learned. Round them up and let them know that Stalewern would like a word. And don't take no for an answer.
Very well. You? An adventure on the trail of an elite mark, I'll wager. Wait, what? Nothing. Goodbye. Apparently you're not one of the rapscallions. Oh, they're probably down here. Hello, water. Huh? Work? Huh. Can't work when my hands are full lifting this mug. You know, I'd wager me last kill you'd never guessed what I'm drinking. Swill wine? Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Stalewern's chores, if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Get to work, you stupid yeoman. Gosh darn lazy little useless sack of scum. Aha. Sozai Rarzai.
How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast.
Breaded sticks.
What? God, how'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get some real food in me. But I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain.
Yeah, get to work. All these lazy little yeomen. Ridiculous. Severin.
Aye, I'm Severin. You the old man's errand girl now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out.
Ah, you little. I will stab you in the spleen, sir. There you are. Aylmer.
So Stalewind sent you? And what do you reckon I say to that?
I've saucier seeds to sow. Work is for the weak and witless.
Right. Don't get where I am taken. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I could see what he wants to get from him off my back.
You are below the recommended level for this fate. What is this? Is a fate? Huh. Get out of here, saucy seafaring raiders. Yar! Yar! It's so difficult to target enemy I want to target. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I can get a tab. There we go. That's good. Fate complete, level up, woo! Level 7 now.
Oh, look at that run. Now that's a rogue run.
Right there. Hey, Erimus.
Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days?
Wanton slaughter.
You bet your bosom I did, lass. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees.
Yeah, you better. Slacking yeoman. Alright, let's go talk to the captain. Hey, Captain. I did your legwork.
You continue to impress, lass. All but Severin are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong.
Yeesh. You got another quest?
Pains me to say, but all the cattle in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you, who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront for me. Listen, I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth.
Quest accepted. But before that, I gotta go talk to a certain, gotta go talk to a certain guildmaster. If you'll excuse me. I'd like to go to the Fisherman's Guild. Also, I should look at equipment. Yeah, I can wear a leather eye patch now. That's more roguish. That's worse. That evens out my defenses. But what does it look like? Oh yeah, that one looks pretty good. But also, yeah, get some pants on. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, it looks good. Get these fingerless gloves on. This tabard. Doesn't quite look roguish, but I think it'll do for now. It's got better stats at least. That requires a leap. Alright. I mean, at least I got this here eye patch to look a little more roguish. Yeah, that's right, I am. Hey, Jack. My first assignment.
Yeah. Oh there, Janasia. I must say you're looking comfortable enough with those stabbers of yours. I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stow me wits and let you get on with your work. But seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple things what you ain't yet familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that the Admiral, God bless her soul, has outlawed piracy in Limsa. So why do you think there's still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's 'cause there's still one way for 'em to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need do is apply to serve the thalassocracy as a certified privateer. A captain with a privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the old goats come home, so long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Garlean Empire. Course, considering how bloody vast the Empire is, that's plenty of looting to go around. Crews fill their holds with the Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils. And that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their fambles on a Magitech device, a firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their hull by some heavy-handed coves. If you'll recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of his due, then you'd best be prepared for a visit from the rogues. And speaking of visiting rogues, Underfoot, come here, lad. Yes, sir? I want the pair of ye working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defying rooks, and bite back that Magitech part. What's the last need me for? You're in charge of the new recruits, ain't ye? It's Genasi's first assignment. You're to go along and give her the benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I in charge of the new? Ah, bugger it. So I guess we're to be partners for the now? The name's Perimu Harimu, but most of me fellows call me Underfoot. He might seem a touch reluctant, but Perimu's one of our best. You just do as he says, and you'll get the job done.
Ba ba ba. Well, we will talk with Perimu Harimu next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Because my throat is getting sore and it's getting late. But I will be picking back up tomorrow at my normal stream times. So, I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.